Welcome to the show.
That kind of fits into my topic.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it really?
Topic number 6. Kids be making drugs. But
Cool.
it's good.
But
Like
it's
Breaking
good.
Bad style, right?
But not like ice or meth.
Oh.
They made something this week called Daraprim.
The good stuff.
Daraprim.
Sounds so friendly.
Do you guys
Daraprim?
know what that is?
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Where can I get some?
Okay.
For $2.
You don't sniff it.
Oh.
So what it's used for is it's mostly for pregnant people and people with bad immune systems, like people with HIV, for instance.
Yes.
So it's really important for them, who are, you would say, people who are in a tentative health state. So you're pregnant, you don't want the baby to have bad stuff. You got HIV, like you've got a bad immune system.
Gotta
You
be
could
careful.
get taken out by something a lot easier than someone else.
Do pregnant people actually take this?
It's I don't know if they take it, but the main thing they said it was for was pregnant people.
Okay.
Now, 20 grams of it is worth $37,000.
Damn.
Wow.
Is that more than
Jeez.
heroin?
I think so. So
You know the price of heroin, Chris. Quiz.
Quiz.
hey, quiz, you got the price of heroin, bro?
Hey, Chris Cross. How much a hit?
How much is a gram, bro? Now, you backstory, rewind.
Yeah, why is it so expensive?
So this guy named Martin Shkreli,
Oh.
not Skrillex,
Sounds
has
like
nothing to do with Skrillex,
a knob.
Sounds like
is a really
dirty
terrible
man.
person. Like he's probably like this. Like he's just a bad dude. If you see a picture of his face, you'd be like, he looks like a knob.
Very punchable face.
But so what he did is his kind of foundation or company or whatever has control of the drug in America. And what he did is he made it $750 a tablet.
What was it before?
12, I think, dollars, $11 or $12.
No, it was. I think it was 17.
Yeah. So
Okay.
thanks,
A lot
Chris.
less. That might not be true.
Thanks for your facts, Chris. Now, so how this came about is the Sydney Grammar High School has kind of liaises with University of Sydney, who have this open source thing. Which, do you know more about that? Okay,
No,
I was just
no idea.
checking because I thought you might have a better idea
You're a
about that
science
than me.
guy.
I go to University of Sydney. I have no idea what this is.
Did you
So-
make these drugs?
No.
It's like a thing that encourages the sharing of knowledge about medical advances, which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's called
It is
open source, so sharing all your data.
Castro was all about that too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So these guys at Sydney Grammar, they're not. I think they're still teenagers. They
Yeah, high school.
Yeah.
they had a couple of ounces, and they reverse engineered the whole thing and got that 37,000 number was actually how much they made of it.
Wow. Right.
So
Really?
they made that out of 1 ounce.
Wow.
Wow.
Like,
So-
as in, if they sold it at the price that
America
Martin
was selling
Shkreli
it.
was selling it at.
Yeah.
And how much did they pay for that? It was like not much, right? It was like
Yeah, it's the drug's actually pretty cheap in Australia. It's like 17 or something. What he said,
oh, so you can get it in Australia, the same one,
Yeah.
and it's still cheap here.
which I imagine there's some sort of black market in America that's just all about getting that for cheaper,
Right?
which
Yeah.
is interesting. But
These guys should just put it online.
yeah, so
Like, do this.
that would be awesome,
Dark
but
web.
they've got to do it illegally, which is why it's called. Everyone's labeling the article "breaking good," because the only way they'd be
get
able to
it.
get it into America is like illegally putting it in, because the patent on the drug has run up, which sounds great, right? So now everyone can use it. Not true.
Ooh.
So they've got this loophole
Okay.
that
Yeah.
is
Gross.
to make the drug generic. So you know how Panadol has the generic drug version that's like just called paracetamol on a paraffin.
Panamax.
Panamax, that's the one that does the exact same thing but costs like 30 cents. To do that, you have to compare it to the drug you're mimicking, and the drug company can just like dodge that.
Just don't give them any.
Really?
So like just like maneuver in ways that they're
That's
just
so
never
stupid.
they're never going to compare the drug, so they can't make the generic version of it legally.
And the backstory is this guy, Martin Shkreli, bought the patent from the company that actually developed it.
Yeah.
Put up the price and said it was so that they could do research for more stuff. But he's just a guy who buys patents so that he
he's a
can
business
screw
guy.
people over. He's
He's-
not doing any research.
What a dog.
He's out on bail at the moment. He's under investigation by the FBI.
It was for something else though.
Yeah,
For
that's
this.
for,
This
like-
was perfectly legal. This is capitalism at its best.
Cause but it's because he's a con
Best.
man.
Best.
Yeah, we're really encouraging communism this week, aren't
Yeah.
we? Now, I wanted to talk about that one because that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's
Kids making drugs for good.
I really want to know how
Go
they did it.
kids, go.
Yeah.
I
They,
see.
no, they actually show you in the video.
I watched it
Really?
on the news, bro. They had Bunsen burners
Oh yeah.
and beakers.
Wait,
Yeah.
so can you buy the raw? They bought the raw material here. Can you buy the raw material for it? Could you do it in America and then like just follow their steps
I
and
think
end up
so.
with the drug?
I don't, because the words were so big and complicated, I don't know. But they had the formula. Like they were going, we did this, and then we had this. But they were
Yeah.
like, chlorum and hoxanahite, like words like that. So I was like, I don't know what that is. Clearly, I'm not an educated medical person.
Yeah. Oh, you'd have to be a friggin' chemist, and even then, they probably don't know what that is.
Yeah, so I'm sure people are actually doing that in America. Like drug dealers are dealing
You'd
it.
hope so.
Yeah,
$700 for a tablet.
out of control.
Chris doesn't even charge that much for his tablets.
Okay.
What's that sound?
If we're going by our guesstimate, we're at an hour, but we
Who makes
might
a
not
kissy
be.
face?
Okay,
and then
do you think this guy
shoots a gun?
is this guy's a bit of a douche? Do you
Martin
think he's-
Shkreli or the kids who
Yeah,
made the drug?
Shkreli.
Okay.
Do you think like compared to how other companies and are screwing over the general public, do you think he's that bad, or people just know about him?
Yes.
He was way overt about it, and like the way he responds, like he's a troll,
Yeah.
like a real life. He
Even his-
enjoys like
His
the
Twitter
annoyance.
responses to these, everyone's been tweeting him this week.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, great job. So what?"
But America's like pharmaceutical industry. Like the whole thing is like a mess.
Yeah,
Like ridiculously corrupt and like
if you could somehow
the whole thing's
combine
ridiculous.
Cuba's education and health system with America's like everything else,
Imagine.
it'd be awesome. But yeah, they
Make
pay
America
way
great
more
again.
because of their stupid patent laws that let people do stuff like this.
Mm.
So it won't even be the company that made the drug and did the research. It'll be someone else bought it
Mm.
off them and then just put the price up because
That's
they
why
can.
I don't think. I think he's like, he's a douche, but he's just a scapegoat for the rest of them. I reckon hundreds of.
Well, I think the rest of
Thousands of
them
people.
hated him because he was drawing attention to the
Yeah.
problem that they all would prefer you not draw attention to. The
Yeah.
reason he could do this with this drug was because it's absolutely necessary. If you have HIV, they have to have it.
Yeah.
And basically, he was like, "Oh, but if you have insurance, you'll be fine. The insurance will pay for it." But like, that's the reason their health system is so expensive in the first place. It puts up
Yeah.
the price for everyone.
But
And if you don't have health insurance, which is a thing,
Yeah.
you're
Mm.
stuffed.
yeah,
You have to have like a job to have health insurance in America. If you
Yeah.
have HIV, you might not be holding down a job.
I'm just trying to say that it's not all just him. The whole system is.
Yeah,
Flawed.
but it does
Yes,
it does
that's-
work in a good way sometimes. Like Viagra made all their money because they had a patent on the Viagra pill.
yeah. Well, I think patents make sense to a degree, but then they're getting abused by stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like you should have money to fund research, and there should be an incentive. You have to come up with new drugs because that's the only way you're going to get money. But you will get lots of money if you come up with it. That incentivizes people to do research, gives them the money to do it as well. But then you have problems where like drugs that we really need, but like they're not going to make a lot of money. Like a cure for what was that disease in Africa that was killing lots of people? It was a really
malaria.
horrible one. It was like people were bleeding out of their eyes and stuff. It was a big issue in
Not
like
Zika.
Bird flu.
No, it was the other one.
Ebola?
Yeah,
Ebola.
Ebola.
They were bleeding out of their eyes?
They came up with a
Ebola.
cure for that in a matter of months.
Mm.
There was never an incentive before then to actually come up with one, even though it was a well-known disease. Same with the new antibiotics. There's no incentive to do it because apparently you don't make a lot of money off antibiotics.
Capitalism.
Yeah. So that when we might run out of like, there's a lot of effort in at the moment to find a cure for antibiotics, but it's not coming from big pharmaceutical companies.
What
It's
do you
like
mean?
university research.
What do you mean cure for antibiotics?
No, and new antibiotics.
Oh, right.
Because we're running like we've gone to the point where we have bugs now that are in hospitals that there's no antibiotic that can treat it.
Oh.
We've gone
wow.
past the third tier.
That's comforting.
So unless they
No
come
one
with
is
another
okay.
one.
Why would you say that?
Unless we come up with another one, we all die. Like this system is not working. I
Viva la
understand why it should,
revolution!
but it is not working.
That's crazy. This has been a real
Presidente.
this has been a real somber episode. Eddie, how'd you like it? What'd you do?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Loved it.
That's so good. We were real informative. We didn't really have any dumb stories this week. But hey, dumb
Yeah, all that
stories don't
fake
happen.
news.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise happened. Called her up. He's like, don't do this.
Don't need the money.
Okay, so this has been Trend Settings episode 21. Thanks for watching. How do you like the new setting? Is it throwing you off like it's throwing me off?
I missed that light that we had.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
if you noticed it got darker in the second half, that's because one of the lights ran out of battery halfway through.
Yeah.
These are the sort of things that happen in real life.
Yeah.
Now, I'm Ali.
Eddie.
Jono.
Thanks for watching. Love you.